was fired because he's an albino.
If I?
am Justice T. Croker, the chairman of this convened tribunal.
How many of these other 5 members of staff that were relieved of their positions were albinos?
Well, for me, it's an opportunity just to talk about this issue of people living with albinism. For me, as far as I'm concerned, being an albino is a plus in my life. My nickname is the Goldfish. I'm an actor, I'm a compere. So it's always worked for me. I've always used what I have to, to move ahead in life and make it work for me.
Albinism fight has been on forever. And it's a good thing that it's addressed in this movie. There are certain things that should come to the fore so that we can talk about them and see how we can solve certain problems.
No matter who, for the kind of person that an albino is, you should not discriminate against them. No matter what happens to you in life, you should not be frustrated in any way, you should move on. That's exactly what happened in Tribunal.
The movie wants people to understand who they are, what their struggles are. But then even bigger than that, this movie opens the window to a bigger issue, which is bullying, discrimination.
It's quite good. It's not a full, real court situation because it's a tribunal thing, but we saw the elements of a courtroom drama.
Mr. Remo claimed that you picked on him continuously.
Total fabrication.
Oyibo bebe, if you eat it bebe, you go yellow.
Mr. Disu, will you please calm your client down now?
This particular movie speaks against discrimination of people living with albinism. Then on the other side too, also speaks to people with albinism that look, get out, make much of yourself, tap your potentials, bring it out and become all you're meant to be, and sky's your limit. So it speaks to both.
Well, it's a different kind of film, it's more a film about, it's an informative film, it's not an entertainment film, it's an informative film. And I think from that point of view, it's good because it draws our attention to albinos, which has not done a great deal in Nollywood.
Very first day she showed up, she shook the hands of everyone in the marketing team except mine.
So in Tribunal, I play the role of Arese Abebe, and Arese Abebe was a villain. He's the villain in the movie.
I played the lawyer, Jimmy Disu, who was, because of what happened to him before, got frustrated and started behaving like who he's not supposed to be. But thank God for the lady that brought him back. He's a very good character because I learned a lot from it.
Yes, she is the judge who mediated between both parties. As you know, it wasn't like the regular courtroom. It was more of an arbitration kind of thing. And I tried the best I could to do it without having any knowledge of the law. Can you please find out where your lead counsel is?
Check this out.
What's this?
It says Mr. Disu is a washed-up barrister.
What did you just say?
Yesterday, at the tribunal, you were drunk.
Well, it's a lot of drama with a lot of surprises and twists and all of that. But most importantly, it's a film that is very informative. It is not just about entertainment. It's very informative. It's the production value is really high, and also I feel that some of the subject matters, like the albinism thing, it's something a lot of times we're not conscious of it, but when we find it in our face, that's like you put 10 people in a room and one albino just walk in. There's no way there won't be a reaction. It's reflex, so what does that mean? Does that mean they're different? Does that mean that we're superior or we're better? So these are some of the things. It's not an advocacy film. It's not like somebody paid and said, oh, come and do something. No. But I just try to look at the real world and what happens in the real world. And that was what brought about this story.
Already a minus that we even have to treat it as a subject. Like, it shouldn't matter because they're normal. They're human beings. Just like every one of us, we have one impediment or the other. It might just not be on our skin, you know what I mean? But that we're even treating this as a topic and having to do a movie about it shows that there's a problem. It might not just be only in Nigeria, it might be even an African problem or a world problem.
Are you saying that he's making this all up?
I treated Mr. Emo like any other bank staff.
I didn't wake up one morning and turn into an albino.
Oh, nonsense, Mr. Emo.
The response from the audience was quite encouraging, and I mean, everything just fell together really good, because as you know, as a character in a movie, you just only know the parts that you're involved in. But when you sit back and you watch the whole thing and you see how it all falls into place, I mean, it's a beautiful experience.
I love the movie. First of all, it's Kunle's film. I'm a diehard Kunle fan, so he can't do anything wrong in my eyes. And I thought it was fantastic. It was nice to see Omotola again. We previously saw her in Alter Ego, so it's nice to see her again. I thought it was a fantastic film. I thought it was really great. I thought all the actors actually did really well. Funsho, Adeolu, Uncle Norbert Young, Uncle Bimbo, Manuel, and Tikaro King. I thought they all did a fantastic job. I totally enjoyed the film from beginning to the end.
You know how it is with Kunle Afolayan. There are no half measures with him. When he has any project, he always has, his pick of actors, and for this particular project, I think the people he put together, you can see all the delivery, even with the newbies, So on set, it was more like a Aralewaja kind of thing, members of the same family just getting together to make a movie. That's how it felt like.
I do this all the time. If you look at all my films, I like to bring the old school, the new school, the young blood, the upcoming, all of that. So have a fair blend of everybody, and that's what I did with this as well. And some of them I haven't worked with them before, and I like to give everybody, opportunity. That's what it is.
It's as if I'm in the midst of academias in the industry. I call them senior actors of Nigeria. That's Sam. No doubt about it. People like Bob Manuel, can you imagine Carol King, Omotola, Jalade, those set of people, and importantly, this new guy, he came into that setting and he could flow.
I've always wanted to work with him, and when this opportunity came up, I saw the audition notice in Abuja, flew down and did my best, gave him my all, and here I am. I'm blessed to work with him. He's a fantastic producer, fantastic director, and he had a fantastic crew I'm proud of, and he was fantastic. I'm just, me can't do it, seriously, I'm excited.